Hello friends, and welcome back to Let's Play Return to Krondor. After an obscene amount of trouble, I have finally reached a point in the game where I have not spoken to the witch before. I can get the door open, and the witch will speak. You can't even visit the witch until after you have encountered one of the vampires. And now let's go talk to her.
Seems like no one's in. Perhaps we should take a look inside.
But this is someone's home.
Just to look. I mean no disrespect, but if something here is keeping us from raising the ship, I want to know what it is.
There's also a rare goblin encounter in Haldenhead, but that only happened once, and well, it doesn't happen often enough for me to be able to include it in the video, so unfortunately, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Go to the witch's house in Haldenhead without going into the inn on the first day, and sometimes you'll run into a fairly large goblin battle. It's pretty cool, but I can't just make it happen, so that's all there is to be said. Alright, Krondor.
That smells good.
Taste the vegetable stew.
What is it?
It's vegetable stew.
So you've finally come to burn me. It's about time. You young ones all talk and no action. Well, I hope you'll let me sit down. I'd hate to be burnt standing up. I'm not as young as I used to be. You'll be a good lad and fetch me a chair, won't you? I'd really hate to die standing up. And you'd best have plenty of wood. It takes a lot to get a body lit. Confidentially, they usually just smoulder for a few minutes and go out. Ah, but oil would do the trick. Just sprinkle some around me and I'll go up like a torch. There'll be no trouble at all.
Alright, so let's talk to this person now.
Excuse us, but we are not here to burn you. We only wish that you might answer questions for us.
Oh, fine. First you want to burn me, then you want me to solve all life's mysteries as well.
This is why I wanted to speak to the witch. And my concern is that if I left the conversation with her and could not get in the conversation again, then I wouldn't be able to ask her any of this great stuff that we have to know about. I don't know. The game might just kick our party out of the hut and never say another word. I wouldn't put it past the game, which is why I've gone through all this trouble to get here.
You have been charged by the people of Haldenhead with witchcraft. How do you answer these charges?
Of course, witchcraft is a myth, but there are some magics that could cause this much harm.
Bah! I'll not even give those ungrateful wretches the satisfaction of an answer.
But are the townspeople's claims true?
Are those the same townspeople that used to come to me when they were sick, begging for my help? Or am I under suspicion of witchcraft in some other town?
You really believe the townsfolk will burn you?
Certainly. And when you come back up to do the dirty deed, make sure you stay upwind. Goodbye now!
Hey!
She's not telling us the entire truth. We'll have to come back.
Yeah, you're right, James. We will have to come back. How about now? Irritating little kicking me out of your hut. How dare you? We're not done talking, witch. Leave the witch's hut. I suppose you don't want to select leave the witch's hut. That has profound consequences on your understanding of the witch. Or something.
You've been here on Widow's Point for some time. What do you know about these hauntings?
There is more to this place than any would wish to believe. Most want to bury the past in lies and foolishness about ghosts and hauntings. But the truth is far worse. This place was once a home to great evil, and is so again.
What is that supposed to mean?
you tell us about the creatures that plague the town?
I could tell you a lot, but would you really listen? There's always been an evil about this place, but recently it's been stirred up again. Don't know by who, don't know why.
We tried to raise a ship off the point here, but my spell didn't...
Your spell didn't work and you blame an old woman? You think I care about you raising a ship?
Well, we're very sorry to disturb you, man.
Oh, no you don't. You're not getting away that easily. I've seen some great doom hanging over you all like a deep dark cloud. No, you're tied to this town and all this town's problems. You've an important part to play here, but it's yet to be revealed. Don't forget the oil!
I can't get enough of this witch. Alright, so that was what I wanted to do. Now back in the real world. Go to saved game 74.5. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of episodes. Let's talk to the mayor again and see if he can tell us anything useful. Because so far all we've heard from him is, "Hi, how's it going? Thanks for coming around. Yeah, there are wolves outside, so, you know, watch out."
Good day, friends. What can I do for you?
The town seems almost deserted. What is it that troubles this place?
Oh, well, just a little slow this time of year. You know how small towns are.
Frankly, sir, we've heard some strange things about this area. What truth is there to these rumors?
Well, some folks say that Widder's Point is haunted by the souls of the drowned, kept from Lynn's Cragma by ancient and horrible evil. Others claim that witchcraft has cursed our town, but I think it's all superstitious nonsense.
Sir, we've seen the monster. What's happening around here?
Well, I guess I need to tell someone. This town is beset by some creature or creatures that stalk the night, killing good townsfolk and stealing their souls. Even Father Roland has been powerless to stop them.
Who is Father Roland?
The good father is a devotee of Sung. He's been here for a number of years, but he's recently decided that the witch is responsible for our troubles. Now, I'd expect that kind of thinking from someone like Farmer Alton, but not a priest of Sung, the merciful and pure.
Witchcraft does not exist. Either someone is a natural healer, or uses true magic, or simply knows the medicinal value of certain herbs and roots. Witchcraft is an ignorant belief.
You're right, of course. The old woman's helped some of the townsfolk with poultices and brews in the past, and with the troubles now, they've come to fear what they don't understand. She lives up near Widder's Point.
Maybe we should talk to this Farmer Alton.
He can certainly tell you more. He lives on the farm east of here. He's been raising a stink against the old woman ever since his cows sickened. He says she cursed him.
Two things, buddy. One, James, we already spoke to Farmer Alton, don't you remember? And two, he does not live east of the pub, he lives south of the pub. I believe. I could be wrong about that.
We've come to raise a ship out at Widow's Point, but something prevents the wrecker's spell from working. Do you have any notion of what it could be?
No idea. Unless... No, I've no idea.
What are these creatures?
I wish I knew. Our troubles began several months ago, when the woodcutter and his family disappeared. 6 men went out to the woodcutter's shack the next day, but only 2 returned. I don't know much more about it, but maybe Lyle could tell you more.
Who is this Lyle? Shouldn't we find him?
Yeah, not too difficult. He drinks here every day. He was a close friend of Malcolm.
What happened to these 2 men who returned? The survivors?
Nathan and Malcolm? Malcolm, limbs cragna be gentle, was killed last night by one of the creatures. Nathan boarded himself up in his house and hasn't come out since. He has some of the local boys bring food to him every day.
If we're going to get to the bottom of this, then the woodcutter's shack seems a logical place to start looking.
What?
I wouldn't, but if you're looking for dark magic, chances are you'll find it there. It's out in the forest just east of here. No one's been there since that day. No one is dead.
Thank you for your help. We'll try to return before nightfall.
See that you do, or I don't dare open the doors after dark.
I don't know if you can fight these vampires more than once. It's an interesting matter. Or maybe the situation is that we can fight the vampires repeatedly, but we only get experience for them once, in which case we certainly don't want to repeat the process. Do you have anything new to say, or are you just going to repeat yourself? Come on, Kendark.
Did you catch that witch and burn her?
We're still working on it. Has your husband returned yet?
I suppose he's still at sea. His heart near broke when our son died, so he spends much of his time out there.
Be strong, Lenore. We'll not leave until we discover the truth.
I see. Well, the witch doesn't have anything more to tell us. And it doesn't seem to be anything out at Widow's Point. The graveyard is sealed. Oh, the pulpit. We haven't been there. And the shop sector. And then there's the woodcutter shack, but I think that's pretty much... Oh my goodness. This place is filled with evil. Despicable evil. Well, now we can go in it. But will I go in it? Maybe next episode I will. Man, this place is creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Next time on Let's Play Return to Krondor, we invade the evil woodcutter's shack.